We're out here Lindy rigging for walleyes. There, got them. Oh, feels like a nice one. These fish have just kind of come off the spawn the last couple weeks, and they're done resting now. They're moving up. The water getting warm. They're moving up and getting this good, fresh, nice, warm water, speeding up their metabolism. And they are on the bite. We were up shallow earlier, sight fishing these guys. That's a good one. And they just weren't quite ready to go sight fishing when I grabbed the net. Nice little walleye. The sun is kind of coming down a little bit here. I started turning on a little bit now. There we go. That was a good little starter walleye. It's about a 21, 22 incher. So they just got up here and they're all over in the shallows, and we were sight fishing them earlier. It wasn't quite working out, but we're gonna let this guy go. They are feisty. And the key in this thing is, even though their metabolism's speeding up, the water's so clear here. I mean, we can see down to 15, 16 feet of water. But you gotta get away from the shadow of the boat. That fish there was in 18 feet of water when he bit. And if you look down, it's kind of easy to tell where the Merc line is, because you can just look over the side of the boat and you won't be able to see bottom. It's pretty cut and dry. But we're just pulling Lindy rigs, leeches. What I got is I got a 3/8 ounce sinker and about a 7-foot snell. Trolling 0.6 to 0.8 miles an hour, just kind of following the brake line. And what I usually like to do when I start out is I'll zigzag up and down the brake line, go shallow, go deep, go shallow, go deep, until you kind of hook. I usually go by about 2 fish. Once I catch 2 fish in the same depth, then I can just focus just on that one depth. But until then, you don't know. You could be a bigger fish deeper, smaller fish up shallow. It just kind of depends on the day. That was a good bite there. When you're Lindy rigging like this, you'll feel him. Like he's biting right now, but I'm waiting for him to feel him just take that bait and start running with it. You want a little bit of pressure, get him kind of moving a little bit, and then just let him have some line. Just let him eat that. And I'm only using leeches, so I don't have 6-inch minnows or anything like that. But always check your drag and flip your bail over manually before you set the hook on these guys. If he's still there. Oh yeah. I got him. You want a nice big sweeping hook set with these. That's why you like the long rods. I don't think this one's real big, but long rods you get that nice sweeping hook set. Let's see what he's got going on. It's a nice one. Oh! Broke me off. That'll happen. You get 6-pound test, get one little fray mark, one little tooth mark in it, and that's all it takes. So there's nothing there. I'm going to retie and we'll get back down there and get another one. That's a good bite right there. I like to feel them, like I was saying a couple times. You can kind of tell when he's got it. Like I said, you'll feel him nibbling, and then you'll feel him start to take off. Oh, yeah, he's angry. He didn't like that. Like I said, flip this over manually. You don't rely on your reel, because it will fail. You always get your rod pointing down towards the fish. I like to feel them, get it down, and then give it to them. Yeah. So I got 6-pound test. You can kind of hear my drag going. Pretty light line. This is a really clear lake. They can see that line. You go up to 8-pound test, it's hard to even get a bite. There's another little walleye. And when you guys bring these in, if you watch, every time I bring fish in, I leave about 10 feet of line out, or whatever my rod is. That's when you get them up by the boat, a lot of times they like that. They like to run on you. If you reel right up to your rod tip, you're going to have a hard time keeping up to them, and you're going to end up losing them. Yeah. Get all wrapped up here. Another nice little walleye right there. In the spring of the year like this, after they get done resting after spawn, these guys go nuts. The water's warmed up. We're 70.5 degrees right now. We're in 11 feet of water. Sun's kind of going down. It's magic hour right now. So we're going to get this guy back and get a nice big one. If you let them go like that, just set them in the water. I mean, you see guys throwing them in all the time, but set them in the water. As long as they're sitting upright, they're good to go. They'll take off when they're ready. It's a fight getting them in. They're exhausted, so you set them in the water. If they stand upright, they're good to go. This guy is mad. Whoa. He's running like crazy. There, got him. When you guys are fighting these fish in, keep your rod up nice and high. And just kind of play with the fish. When he starts to run, you don't need to be reeling on him. Just kind of let him go. That's a nice one. Oh, yeah. I like to leave them in the net over the side of the boat like this. It's just a little easier on them. They usually tend, most of the time they're a little calmer. This guy's not. He's mad at me. There we go. Hook popped right out. Nice little walleye to end the day. I'm telling you what, guys, when this water warms up like this, these fish come off the spawn. In 70 degrees, you get up 68 to 70 some degrees. These guys move right up back in the shallow water, and they are fun to catch. They're all over the place up here. I bet you we seen 20 or 30 today when we were sight fishing, and they are a blast. And it's easy. I mean, this is a piece of cake. Lindy rigs, anywhere from 8 to 17, 18 feet of water. Like I said, just zigzag your shorelines. Wait till you catch a couple fish and dial it down into that, and you guys will have a blast on the water. Minnows, leeches, anything you want to use. So we're gonna get this guy back. I'll tell you what, this is a lot of fun, guys, so get out here and try this. Get at any local lake, they should all be good to go. Have yourself a good week. We'll see you next week.